Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, welcome. Welcome to the GBTA Global Elections Board of Directors Candidate Forum. Today, June 29th, 2023. As travel experts, I know many of you and have probably experienced it yourself, the flight disruptions that are happening across the US. Unfortunately, it has snagged GBTA's president, Denise Trousseau, who is currently somewhere over the Northwest flying in a plane. So she asked me to deliver her message to you to kick off this meeting. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the GBTA Board of Directors 2023 Candidate Forum. Today's forum is your first opportunity to hear directly from the 12 candidates running for the 5 open seats on GBTA's 13-member Board of Directors. As you may know, the GBTA Board of Directors serves as the governing body of the association, and it is responsible for establishing its focus and direction. Board members spend time deliberating on matters and policies related to the association's programs and services. Their opinions, experience provide input into the shaping of strategic goals for the organization. Serving on the board is a chance for our industry leaders to make a long-term positive impact on our profession. I'm excited about this year's slate of candidates. They bring a wealth of experience and a deep knowledge of the industry and of the association. But it is you, our members, who will decide and ultimately elect one person for each open position. This is your opportunity. Take it. Learn what the candidates believe in, what their visions are for GBTA, and make an informed choice. Thank you all for your interest in today's forum and helping us create the future for GBTA. Okay, now I'm putting back on Shane Downey's voice. And so welcome. My name's Shane Downey. I'm the Vice President of Government Relations for GBTA. Really excited, again, to echo Denise's comments with everything. And so what we'll do, I just want to run through, remember, this video, this presentation will be recorded. All of the candidates' clips and their platform statements, as well as their bios, are located on the GBTA URL, gbta.org elections/2023. Please visit this. We will have, it is on the GBTA main page, but please visit this so that you can learn more about where the candidates stand on the positions. So as we go through all of this, I'd just like to remind you a couple things. Per the GBTA bylaws, all voting members, as defined by said bylaws, are able to vote for one person for each seat. Remember, there is a change that now allied members can vote for direct members and direct members can vote for allied members, vice versa. So all active dues-paying members will receive a link from Election Services Corporation on July 19th. That will be from GBTA Elections. The voting will remain open until August 11th at 5 p.m. Eastern. The announcement of the candidates will be at the GBTA convention on August 15th in Dallas, Texas. So those are your sort of key deadlines and agenda items. So for the agenda, what we'll do is we will go through each of the open slots in the candidates. For president, we have 2 candidates. For vice president, we have 2 candidates. For the director at large, we have 3 candidates. For the regional director of Canada, we have 1 candidate. We have, for the direct at-large allied member, we have 4 candidates. Each candidate is given up to 3 minutes to present their platform statement. The order of the candidates are by last name alphabetical. And as you go through, please place any questions in the Q&A box. We will be taking those and disseminate them after today's call and allow the candidates to address them individually. And also, just a reminder, each candidate will serve 2 years on the board of directors. So let's get started. For the president, we do have 2 videos that were being shown. The 2 candidates were traveling today and unable to make today's calls.
Thanks, Shane. Hi, everyone. I'm Marcus Geary, Global Head of Travel for UBS and the current Vice President for GBTA. I'm honoured to be standing here before you today as a candidate for the GBTA President. Over the past 30 years, I've gained invaluable experience in business travel, and I've dedicated 2 decades to volunteerism in our industry. I'm passionate about giving back to our community and helping it thrive. My vision for GBTA is to be the global engine that attracts and develops the best talent to the industry, the source of global insights, education, thought leadership, and advocacy. I believe that we can achieve this by focusing on 3 key areas: raising the purpose, attracting the talent, and engaging the globe. Firstly, we need to recognise the true purpose of travel and face-to-face meetings. By doing so, we empower those who manage programs and supply services to make the right decisions for the businesses and our industry. We need to provide a platform to shout about the value we create rather than just be forced to justify the costs. Our work to strengthen partnerships with other industry organisations and stakeholders, both domestically and internationally. Together we can collaborate, conduct research, and advocate for our industry, solving challenges and driving it forward. Secondly, without people we're nothing. We need to attract diversity to our industry. To do so, we need to change how we talk about it. It's no coincidence that if we raise the purpose, we'll attract the talent too. Let's use modern communication channels and tell our stories so that talent of all types see the passion and excitement of our sector. We need to further hone our message to better map to their unique needs and pain points to all our members. Finally, GBTA has grown into the beginnings of a truly global organisation. However, we've only just scratched the surface. We need to drive our global reach and local focus. Let's create space for learning and debate on the global trends that affect us all. We'll advocate for our common interests to represent you, our community, to regional policy makers. I want those interests to be truly global. I'm honoured to be standing as a candidate for president, and I would relish the opportunity to serve you as the first non-American to lead our association. It will be a process of listening, learning with you, our travel community. As your international voice, I promise to be global and purpose-driven. Thanks so much for your time. Back to you, Shane.
Thank you, Mark. Tricking you on that. So now I'd like to introduce Mr. Steve Sitto, Associate Director, Global Travel, Meetings and Events, Gilead Sciences.
Hello, GBTA. I'm Steve Sitto, and I'm running for President of the Board of Directors. With a deep appreciation for international perspectives, I will represent allied and direct members globally. This work doesn't happen through one person alone, though. I need your support, vote, and active involvement in helping shape our industry's critical issues. First, effective communication and collaboration. They are crucial. Say no to silos. I'm committed to enhancing our channels, creating problem-solving sessions, and transparency across the membership. Second, we must foster a collaborative and diverse culture, embracing inclusivity and different viewpoints to help us unlock our full potential. In closing, thank you so much for listening. I urge every GBTA allied and direct member to exercise their right to vote and have their voice heard. Together, we can push through the industry's headwinds and celebrate our tailwinds so that our influence and business value are pushed forward meaningfully and sustainably. Thank you again. I hope I earn your vote, and I'm so excited to see you in Dallas.
Fantastic. So those are the two candidates for the president role. Each voter is asked to vote for one person for the president role. For the next slate, we are now going to see our candidates for the vice president role. First up is Rosemary Maloney, Manager, Global Travel Expense and Card. Rosemary, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Shane. Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rosemary Maloney. I'm the Manager for Global Expense and Card at Altrix. I've been a member of GBTA for over a decade and have volunteered in many capacities, including serving as the president of the New York City chapter, president of the Chapter President's Council, and co-chair of the Ladders program. Set up my platform to cover the 3 pillars established by GBTA last year: advocacy, learning, and community. Advocacy is all about the collective greater good and amplifying our voices for our industry. Systemic change at the global level is the only way to fully push forward the changes that would be needed to create a sustainable, diverse, and inclusive industry while fostering favorable business environment for our members. It's very important for global governments to recognize that business travel has different needs from leisure and tourism industries. One such example is we need to find a standardized carbon calculation method for us to use globally to make sure that we're not pulling any tricks on things. Learning is vital to both the personal and professional growth, and there's so much good content being created in our space. Whether through peer-to-peer sessions, panels, mentorship, or traditional classroom learning, it's important to have these opportunities available to all of our members for them to stay competitive in the changing environment of our world. Working with our GBTA staff and dedicated volunteers, I look to increase member education through resources on the hub, webinars, and further expansion of regional opportunities. Mentorship is an incredible tool for learning, whether through one of the team environment of Ladders or the one-on-one in Win It. The growth of these programs will help all members, whether new to our industry or seasoned, become better at their roles and level up their industry and level up the entire industry. When we invest in our members' professional development, we enhance their expertise while driving innovation and elevating the standards of our industry. The final pillar, and the one that I feel the most important about, is community. So much of what I just said means nothing without having a strong community. Building it isn't just about buying or selling or having a network of friends all over the world, which we all have. It's about fostering growth in our industry by welcoming others to join us. A strong, diverse global community helps everyone learn and gives us the voices to advocate for as well as from. As Vice President of GBTA, I will push to build our communities, whether they be local, like the chapters, regional, like our country-based affiliates, or global, like our committees, Ladders, and Win It. Having engaged members is vital to the continued growth of our association. A quick sum up, because I know I've just said a lot in a very short period of time, is advocacy, working with regional governments to advocate for global needs, ensuring safe and sustainable business travel for all. Learning, expansion of our educational opportunities globally, taking the best regional practices worldwide. And community, re-engagement across all communities within GBTA, increasing membership across the local, regional, and global sectors. Final, because I think I'm running out of time. I'm committed to building a stronger, more connected and great community for all of our members. I'm dedicated to fostering and promoting learning opportunities and advocating for all. I will work to empower our members, and I hope that I have your vote for Vice President this summer. As I hashtag my other stuff, there's no baloney with Maloney. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Rosemary. Our next candidate for Vice President is Daksha Patel. Daksha, the floor is yours.
Hi, thank you all, and thank you for joining and learning more about the candidates. I'm sure the first question you'd ask is why Daksha Patel for the Vice President role? I would say why not? Why not someone that has 35 years of industry experience, someone who's been a president of the GBTA North Carolina chapter during difficult times, which was through COVID, and someone who's also able to represent the buyer and supplier membership base. I'm invested in the progress of our industry and bridging the gap. So that's a good segue into my platform, where I want to focus on 3 areas. One is industry evolution, and then professional development and advocacy. Our industry is evolving at warp speed. There's NDC, technology, AI. We're in constant learning mode, and we need to keep pace. We need creative and innovative solutions to help our members connect the dots to the industry, including our supplier and buyer base. And then there's professional development. We need to look at professional development with a new lens. COVID has taught us that. We've become a more cross-functional industry where we need to retain good talent and attract new talent. Then there's also advocacy. When I look at advocacy, I think of diversity, equity, and inclusion. We need more than just words, we need actions. And then there's also ESG, environmental, social, and corporate governance, AKA sustainability. That's the buzzword for our industry these days. We need our voices heard for that as well. And then government relations. All of these impact our future and our ability to shape that future. They must be supported. I'm ready to roll up my sleeves to do so. I hope you can entrust me to represent your collective voices and to help progress GBTA and our industry by bridging the gap. Thank you, and have a good one.
Thank you, Daksha. And now we'd like to move in to the next category of 3 candidates running for Director at Large. Carol Fergus, the floor is yours. Just make sure to unmute yourself. There you go, Carol. We can hear you.
Sorry about that. You cut
That's
me
okay.
off. Here I'm back. Hi, I'm Carol Fergus, Global Travel Manager for Fidelity. And I'm here today to tell you why you should give me that at-large direct seat. Grit, grind, greatness, and gratitude. 4 things that really sum me up as an individual. Grit, I'm here today presenting to you and trying to demonstrate that I'm the right person for that seat. I feel the fear and I do it anyway. Grind, I think my history tells you the type of person I am. By giving me this seat, it allows me to do more and more than what I've done in the past. It allows me to further amplify my voice and have that platform to speak for you. I've demonstrated that I've worked on boards, advisory boards. I've been the chair of DEI. And for me, there is no I in team. And when I talk about team, I talk about you, the members, both the buyers, the suppliers, the chapters, the associates, everyone that we work for, a collective community. Greatness, again, a lot of accolades have been awarded to me, and I'm really thankful and grateful for that. But what the greatness says and what the accolade says is, I'm doing the right job. We are doing the right job, and it's a measurement of success. And if we're being given those accolades, it means that we're listening to you, we're doing the right things, we're saying the right things, and we're looking at the right things. There is so much change in the travel industry, the ebbs, the flows. We need to be on top of our game. And then in terms of gratitude, that's the biggest piece of my pitch today. I'm so grateful to even have this opportunity to speak to you and say, give me this opportunity. It's about making sure that GBTA is the center of excellence, the source of truth, and that's what I'm all about. It's about making sure that we don't make statements that we can't uphold. If it's our gift to give, we will support you. It's about listening and making sure that we are directing, guiding, and showing in the right way. And it's making sure that everybody, all of you that know me, that the people are being heard and that everybody has the opportunities out there. We talk about people, planet, sustainability. That's what we're all about. But without the people, none of that will ever happen. So please give me a chance. I'm here to do whatever you ask me to do. I'm here to serve. I see it as a privilege and an honor, and I will make sure that that seat and my place counts. So vote for Carol, and thank you for listening to me.
Thank you, Carol. Our next candidate is Lee Palmer Turner.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Buongiorno, buenas tardes, y bon soirée to my colleagues and friends in the global business travel community. First, please allow me to apologize for not being able to attend the candidate forum in person, but as I'm sure most of you know, the work never stops. For those of you who know me, and those whom I have the pleasure of meeting virtually for the first time, my name is Lee Palmer Turner, a longtime member of the business travel community, and I am one of 3 very capable, focused, and professional candidates running for the GBTA board position of direct member at large. Our industry has gone through a transformation since the pandemic, a reboot of sorts, or perhaps better described as an evolution, which has left us faced with numerous challenges that must be met in order to restore the luster and vitality that our industry once commanded. GBTA is an organization that is vital to meeting those challenges and restoring the excitement and enthusiasm of being part of the travel industry. And it will take talented, engaging, knowledgeable, and dynamic thinkers and doers being part of that process to move our industry forward into a new golden age. Those of you who know me know that I am action-oriented, ready to meet challenges head-on with an open mind, an ear to listen, and a voice to speak up for our industry and the professionals that give their all each and every day. That is what you will get by casting your vote for me. And because our association attracts the best and the brightest, I can say confidently that whichever candidate you choose to give your vote to for this position, you can be assured that you will be rewarded with someone ready to hit the ground running, to meet the challenges, and take this industry to the next level in our ongoing evolution. Thank you for your time, and remember to make your vote count.
Our final candidate for the director at large seat is Carmen Smith. Carmen, the floor is yours.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of GBTA. Today, I stand before you with immense pride and excitement as I seek the GBTA direct seat at large in this year's election. It's an honor to have this opportunity to represent you, the esteemed travel buyers, and advocate for your needs and concerns within our industry. Throughout my journey, I have realized the vital importance of having a collective voice. I firmly believe that all buyers, irrespective of size or prominence of their programs, deserve a seat at the table. My utmost priority is to foster an environment within GBTA where we can unite, transcend boundaries to tackle our industry's complex challenges. By working collaboratively, we can find innovative solutions that benefit each and every one of us. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility are not mere buzzwords to me. They are the pillars upon which I want to build a stronger GBTA. We must create a space where every individual feels they truly belong. While addressing issues of race and gender, we must also embrace diversity of thought. The power of alternate opinions should never be overlooked, for we can achieve meaningful progress through the exchange of diverse perspectives. As your representative, I firmly commit to fostering innovation within our industry. The world of business travel is ever evolving, and we must adapt to meet the changing needs of buyers and suppliers. My leadership style encourages creativity and forward thinking, as these qualities are essential for propelling us toward a better future. By collaborating closely with industry stakeholders, we can establish robust relationships on both sides of the industry and create platforms that facilitate fruitful dialogue and groundbreaking initiatives. But I cannot achieve these goals alone. I need your support, your trust, and your vote when the time comes. Together, we can amplify our collective voice, ensure equal representation, and drive positive change within GBTA. I vow to tirelessly advocate for your interests, striving to make our association a dynamic and inclusive community where everyone thrives. On Wednesday, July 19th, the voting booths will open. I urge you to exercise your right to vote. Look beyond promises and words, examine the track records and genuine dedication of those seeking to represent you. As you delve into my platform statement, I am confident you will find the values and principles that resonate with you. Thank you for considering me for your GBTA direct seat at large candidate. Don't forget, on July 19th, vote for Carmen Smith. Together, we can forge a vibrant and prosperous time for our industry and the entire GBTA community. Thank you.
Thank you, Carmen. Switching gears a little bit, our next candidate for the Regional Director Canada seat is Liz Oliveira. Liz, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Shane. Good day, fellow GBTA members and friends. As you may hear in my voice, I'm just getting over the flu. Actually, it is COVID. And so I apologize in advance in case my voice cracks just a little or I need a moment for a sip of water. I am honored to be speaking with you today to gain your vote for the Board of Directors Canada Regional seat. I believe that engaged members like yourself here today is the key driver in the success and the growth of GBTA. As some of you may know, my passion for the travel industry began in my early years of high school. Yes, by accident. A program that was new to high school students ended up fostering my 23 years and counting passion for the travel industry. As a longtime GBTA member, both allied and direct, and a current Canadian Advisory Board member, I am committed to driving positive change within the industry and advocating for our members' needs. I will strive to foster a dynamic community that facilitates collaboration, knowledge sharing, and industry innovation, and most important, amplify our travel buyers and supplier voices globally. GBTA members are the heart of our association, and I want to be your leading voice within the business travel community, bringing members together like we are today to connect and forge valuable partnerships beyond borders, whether new or existing. I believe it is important that our members feel they can connect with GBTA leadership to provide insight, express concern, and bring forward any new ideas and recommendations easily. And I hope you find that I will be your new connection. It is a great privilege to be nominated as a candidate for the Board of Directors Canada Regional seat. And I would be humbled to gain your vote today. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope to connect with you soon. Thank you so much, and please do take a look at my platform statement online. Thank you, Shane.
Thank you. For the final category, we will be hearing from 4 candidates for the Director at Large Allied member. Our first candidate is Christiane Cabot Bini.
Hello, my name is Christiane Cabot Bini. I'm seeking your support in joining the GBTA Executive Board as Allied Member at Large. For well over a decade, I've worked in the travel industry and have been a member of GBTA. I've been involved in many of this association's committees and groups over the years. I serve currently on the Accommodations Committee and am a proud and active New York City chapter member, as well as a mentor in both Win It and Ladders. For those of you who may not know me, I've been at Hilton for the past several years, where I lead the corporate travel sales team. Prior to joining Hilton, I worked in the TMC space and then also in payments. So I bring a broad perspective gained from working across several distinct supplier roles in our industry. I'm ready to serve our members and am campaigning on 3 initiatives: connection, education, and advocacy. First, as a mentor to new professionals entering the travel industry, I'm so encouraged and excited by the work GBTA is doing around the world to create connections amongst our member base. This year, we hosted the largest class of GBTA ladders to date. Plus, Win It continues to grow every year, which is so exciting to see. And I think we can do even more to create unique, memorable connections for our members, especially as we continue to grow our membership base. Second, we should continue to evolve and expand our educational programming. There is no organization better suited to provide thought leadership on the business travel community than GBTA. Education and the exchange of ideas will ensure that our members continue to find value in our association. And finally, as a global organization, we have the opportunity and the responsibility to advocate both in the industry and outside of it on key issues that will shape our future. From sustainability to diversity and inclusion, GBTA has a strong and important role to play. We're a global organization of buyers and suppliers with different needs and perspectives. I will work actively to seek your input and listen to the feedback from you, our members, so that we can work together to identify challenges and develop actionable plans. I love working in this industry. I believe in the critical work that GBTA does, and I'd like to help do even more in this additional capacity as allied member at large to support the continued evolution and improvement of our association and industry. Thank you for your consideration.
Our next candidate for the Allied seat is Kim Conway.
Good morning, everyone. So nice to have you here today, and thank you for taking the time to review candidates for the GBTA Board of Directors. My name is Kim Conway, and I am the Director of Americas for Nomadic. And over the last 15 years, I have had the opportunity to be involved in the Global Business Travel Association. My primary role is as part of the Chicago chapter, where I have been involved in the Government Relations Committee and been the chair for the last 4 years. During that time, one of my favorite things to do is be involved in Legislative Summit, and that is a wonderful event that we just wrapped up last week. It was so nice to see so many of you there at that event and be able to connect in person. I have also had the opportunity to be involved with many other BTAs and provide educational content at different chapter events throughout the US, and also had the opportunity to provide educational content to convention in the US, conference in Canada, and conferences throughout Europe, in Munich, Brussels, and looking forward to Hamburg this year. So one of the things that I'm most focused on is getting to meet all of you and really having all of our voices represented as part of GBTA. The mission of many voices, one purpose really speaks to me because I love to build teams and have everybody's voice involved in the movement and direction forward of the team that I'm currently on. So I look forward to the opportunity to being able to bring that to the board of directors for GBTA, and I hope that I will have your vote this month. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you for being a part of this amazing organization and volunteering. And I really look forward to getting to meet all of you in person very soon at the many events that GBTA puts on throughout the globe. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Our next candidate is Mike Daly. Mike, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Shane, and thank you to GBTA members, friends, and associates for joining us today. My name is Mike Daly, and I'm truly honored to be on the ballot this year for the GBTA Board of Directors, along with my esteemed colleagues who are among the best and brightest in the industry. As a passionate advocate for business travel and a seasoned professional with over 30 years of experience in travel, I am committed to driving positive change, promoting innovation, and ensuring the success and growth of corporate travel. If elected to the GBTA Board of Directors, I will focus on 3 distinct pillars. One being collaboration and representation. I firmly believe that collaboration is the key to advancing our industry. I will work tirelessly to foster stronger relationships and partnerships among TMCs, suppliers, buyers, technology providers, and other stakeholders, as I have been doing for the last 3.5 years with the Tech Committee, WIN-IT, and most recently as a mentor in the GBTA Ladders program. Number 2, technology and innovation, which I consider my sweet spot. In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, embracing technology and innovation is crucial to staying ahead of the curve. As a board member, I will champion the integration of cutting-edge technologies and innovative solutions that enhance the traveler experience, optimize cost management, and increase overall efficiency. I will advocate for initiatives that promote the adoption of emerging technologies like AI, blockchain, and data analytics to drive transformative change and position travel for long-term success. Education and professional development, last but not least. Continuous learning and professional development are vital to thriving in our dynamic industry. I believe we need to create new educational programs while strengthening those already in place, like Ladders, like WINIT, like the GBTA Foundation, and ensure that they continue to address the evolving needs of our membership. If elected, I will bring a collaborative and inclusive approach to the board. I believe that embracing innovation, fostering collaboration, and investing in education can shape a thriving future for business travel. With your support, we can drive meaningful change and ensure that GBTA remains a trusted advocate and resource for all its members. I humbly ask for your vote in the upcoming elections, and I look forward to the opportunity to serve you and our industry as a member of the GBTA Board of Directors. I'm Mike Daly, and I endorse this message. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Our next candidate is Mr. Ryan Sieroty. Ryan, take us away.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Shane, and welcome all GBTA members to today's call. It is a privilege and a pleasure to be here to let you get to know me a little bit more. Again, my name is Ryan Sieroty. I'm with Accor, and I've actually been in the industry for 30 plus years and actively been involved in the GBTA local chapter here in the San Francisco Bay Area for the past 8 years, with the past 3 years sitting on the board of directors. Everything that I do is led by passion. I am passionate about people, travel, business travel, and GBTA. Last summer at the GBTA convention in San Diego, at the very last session, I was moved by what the next steps were for GBTA and the way that we were looking at how we were moving forward and how we were changing this organization. It struck a passion in me that made me want to do more, made me want to be more actively involved on a larger level with the GBTA membership. I really think that this seat that I'm running for, the seat at large allied, really uses a very distinct word, ally. I want to be the ally for all of our members here at GBTA. There are 4 things that I am really passionate about that I feel GBTA is and should be the leader in. Sustainability, traveler well-being, technology, diversity, equity, and inclusion. All things that spark a passion in me and spark passion in our members. Together, all of us as allies can move business travel to the next level. We need each other to do this. And I want to represent all of you in this seat. So together, let's move business travel forward. Let's make a difference, and let's come together as members to make sure that we are on the leading edge of sustainability, of traveler well-being, of technology, and of diversity, equity, and inclusion. I can't think of an industry more diverse than the travel one. So together, let's do this. I look forward to seeing all of you at the conference in just less than 2 months now, hard to believe, in Dallas. And please check out the GBTA election website, where you can get more information about myself and the other candidates running for all of these positions. So like I said in 6th grade when I was running for an elected position, don't be grody, vote for Ryan Sieroty. Thank you for your time, and I'll turn it back over to Shane. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you all to the candidates who have stepped forward and put their hat into the ring. This is never an easy choice to do, and I think all candidates should be applauded for taking this step to look for ways to help move the industry forward. As we stated earlier, voting opens July 19th. A link will be sent from GBTA's third-party provider, Election Services Corporation. That email will be entitled GBTA Elections. This is very important. This is a personalized link for each recipient. Please do not share this link or post online this link, as each link is only eligible for one vote for one candidate, is only eligible for use one time. Vote for all candidates, vote for all positions, but only one person can use the link one time. If you have any questions about the online election process, you can find more information on the GBTA elections website. You can also contact myself at sdowney@gbta.org, election services, or in the US, you can call the toll-free number that you see below. Thank you all. This concludes GBTA's 2023 Candidate Forum for the Board of Directors.